the little rabbit suffers from social anxiety, preferring to stay away from other animals. So, it decides to build a home where there are no other creatures around. Just as it's about to start building its own home, suddenly, a mole crawls over. The mole is very enthusiastic and even shares its own house design with the rabbit. It's a 2-bedroom house right next to the rabbit's. Looking at its own simple plans, the rabbit feels inadequate. Then, a mouse also came over. It enthusiastically shared its own design plans as well. Its house is a luxurious 6-bedroom home for its family. After seeing it, the little rabbit felt even more inferior. It hugged its own drawings tightly, unwilling to show them to anyone. Afraid of being mocked for its drawings, the rabbit got scared and quickly hid its drawings, running away. Feeling like it had distanced itself from the other animals, it decided to settle here. But it hadn't dug for long before falling into the home of a hedgehog. Instead of getting angry, the hedgehog couple not only welcomed it but also offered freshly baked cookies. However, the little rabbit was too scared and ran away. Then it continued to dig forward. This time it dug into the frog's home. The frog was tidying up its bookshelf at the time. Embarrassed, it hurriedly fled and continued digging downwards. But this time, it accidentally ran into the lizard's bathhouse. After crossing 3 pipelines, it hurriedly escaped again. Finally, this time it successfully avoided all the burrows. But its shovel broke. So it thought of knocking on a door for help, but the roar scared it away. Then it frantically dug downwards, until it couldn't encounter anyone anymore. Finally, it stopped and decided to settle here. As it dug next to it, suddenly, underground water gushed out through a crack. It wanted to use its drawings to block the water, but it only increased. The little rabbit immediately left the place. It mustered up the courage to knock on the door it had encountered earlier, and out came a kind Mr. Badger. The little rabbit felt very guilty and told Mr. Badger about what had happened earlier. It curled up like a naughty child, but Mr. Badger roared loudly, sending the message to the other animals above. They heard and came with tools to help. Suddenly seeing so many animals, the little rabbit became frightened and retreated. But Mr. Badger pushed it forward. Finally, he led everyone to the scene of the incident. After everyone's efforts, the underground water was finally diverted to the nearby stream. Everyone cheered. The little rabbit picked up its drawings and stopped the mole and the mouse, showing them its drawings. Then, with everyone's help, its new home was finally built, with a few extra rooms added on to the original design. From then on, it was no longer afraid of socializing and gained many heartwarming friends.